Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it looks very dark, very dull at the moment, no sunshine. So yeah, that's the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK today. Okay, of course, you know, it could be nice and warm and sunny somewhere else, you see what I mean, in the UK anyway. So let's get into this now. Sir, right, said Fred. Okay, so the first things first, so you've got, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, it's on YouTube, okay, it's alright, yeah, it looks all a bit today, okay, on YouTube, and if you could please and thank you, my delicious little babies, if you could please and thank you, type it into the old space bar. Zack, you know, Zack, Z-A-C-K, Mwekasa. I'll have to spell that for you, my delicious babies. M-W-E-K-A-S-S-A. Okay, my delicious babies. And then, you know, in brackets, English channel, okay? But I'm sure if you just type in his first and last name, of course, you know, not in that way, not in that way. You know, if you was to just type in please and thank you, my delicious little babies, you know, just his name, then you should, well, it should just come up anyway. And the video that you're looking for should read, you have to know about this information. So I should just repeat that again, my delicious little baby, sorry. You have to know about this information. Now then, this uploader, and like I said, not in that way, not in that way, he's new actually, I haven't seen him before. He has, but for some of you delicious little babies, you may have seen him. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. He has 56.3 thousand subscribers. 56.3 thousand subscribers. What he's talking about now, for some of you juicy and delicious little babies, you will know about this, but for other delicious little babies, you may not know about this, okay? But what he's actually talking about is BRICS. Okay, my delicious little babies, it's not a long video. BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Okay, my delicious little babies, so he's just, you know, basically breaking it down. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, just to make it easier for some delicious little babies out there to understand better, okay? Well, of course, you know, you do have a lot of the really good geopolitical, you know, where they have been talking about this for months and months and months and months, okay, my delicious little babies? So, yes, well worth a listen, my delicious little babies. I mean, it could just be a one-off that I'm just advertising him, do you see what I mean? But, he just happened to come up on my feed for some reason, but I've certainly never seen this uploader before. Now then, the final one is, that would be, sorry my delicious babies, I'm just a little bit distracted today, I do apologise. This is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, BitChute, okay? And the uploader, not in that way, not in that way, is called Not Fake, you know, as in fake news, Not Fake News, okay? Now, this uploader has 29,249 subscribers. 29,249 subscribers, okay? My Delicious Little Babies. And which I do know of this one, actually. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I've known a long time about this uploader. Not in that way, not in that way. And the video that you're looking for, My Delicious Little Babies. Now, I'm not showing anything on my video. I'm not showing anything at all. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. I'm not showing anything at all. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. I am just giving information out. Okay, so I should not have my video removed, or I should not be banned off for another 2 weeks. Okay, but the video that you're looking for, I do believe it was uploaded this morning. It should read, doctor executed for administering the, you know what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Executed under the Nuremberg Code. So I'll just repeat that again, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Doctor executed for administering the you know what, because I'm not allowed to say, it's classed as medical misinformation. Executed under the Nuremberg Code. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. And the video is only about 5 minutes, okay, and it's a woman, God bless her, who's just saying something just for 5 minutes, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, but it's well worth a listen, okay? And it seems that, let's just put it this way, that this, what took place in, I do believe, Malaysia. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, but of course I cannot say nothing more than that, because if I do, as you all very well know by now, my delicious, beautiful little babies who follow me, so very kind. So thank you, and thank you for any likes or even any views. At least I know I'm not talking to myself. Well, you know, I'm only giving out the information. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. So yeah, it's 5 minutes, well worth a listen. Well worth a listen. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. Now then, there's nothing more to say today, and I'm going to tell you the reason why, My Delicious Little Babies. I'm going to pop out shortly and go and do something, but what it is that I've been rather busy with my healings and everything, yes, and then of course before I've come on to the video to your beautiful little selves, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, I had to have something to eat because I'd not eaten yet, and of course I had, I'll tell you all about him actually, so I'm just going to close my book. I had a dear young gentleman come to see me. Now what he wanted was his healing done. Only 23, God bless him, okay? He wanted his healing done, but what he also wanted, but sometimes, there we are, I do get this, okay? This is nothing unusual for me. He also wanted a little reading as well, okay? And, you know, a lovely dear gentleman, you know. Anyway, I've got to tell you, so, how can I word it now? I think what it is, My Delicious Little Babies, I think I'm a little bit tired because I have been doing a number of healings, there we are, and I mean, even though I, you know, remove any energies and everything, yes, but it's just that, because I've got other things on my mind as well, My Delicious Little Babies, to be perfectly honest, I've got other things on my mind. Oh, just to let you know, good news before I proceed with what I'm saying. Good news, My Delicious Little Babies. my eldest daughter has graduated. Isn't that super duper delicious? Oh, how I love my beautiful, delicious little baby daughter. So, yeah. And she looked really beautiful, you know, okay? So I just thought I'd share that with you, okay? Now then, we get back to this. So anyway, well, actually, this young gentleman, he, yeah, he's graduated as well, but the job that he does, you wouldn't know him anyway, but the job that he does, he's on his feet a lot, okay? I've got to be really careful how I say things, my delicious little babies, because you know something, because they'll flipping flag me. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? But anyway, he came, had his healing, and now he explained something to me, because my eye's been so itchy lately, you know. And the thing is, I do not suffer with allergies, or, I mean, thank you for that, or, you know, hair fever or anything, but my eye's been really itchy lately. Anyway, and we'll just put it in a nutshell, because, I mean, he was with me for, believe it or not, a couple of hours, and God bless his beautiful, dear little soul. Not in that way, not in that way. God bless him. But he was very, how can I put it, just a lovely young gentleman. You could tell he's been brought up properly. He's just a lovely young little Bangladeshi gentleman. You know, his family's from Bangladesh. You know, of course, you know, my dear mother. Oh, God bless your beautiful, dear little soul, my dear little mama bear. Well, she was half Bangladeshi and half Irish, God love her. Do you see what I mean? Yes? May she continue to rest in peace. Oh, how I love you so, dear mama bear. And anyway, so you can just tell he's been brought up properly, okay? But we got on to, let's just say, a conversation, if you're following me, my delicious little babies, okay? And by the way, I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody, okay? And God bless everybody, okay? The ones who are still here with us, and the ones who, very sadly, God love them all, are not, no longer with us in the world. So we got on to a particular subject, yes? And he said, I felt really frightened, Mia. I said, well, why do you feel frightened? He said, because if I told you, he says, then you know, you could have just turned me away and not done my healing. Look at that. My delicious little babies. And of course, you know, he explained that the reason for him coming for a healing is because he's got a few aches and pains, put it that way. You know, because he's always been, you know, very fit, healthy, gym, all of these things. But he's found himself, you know, where yeah. And I did him a reading, and he said, oh, he's so chatty, honestly, God bless him. I don't think, apart from myself, my delicious little babies, I've ever met, especially when it comes to men, do you know what I mean? Because most men, do you know what I mean? They're not really, well, I do not think so anyway, but they're not, I mean, you do get the odd ones who are, but if we had to say, a large percentage of men, usually not very chatty at all, are they? They're just not. Do you know what I mean? They'd rather be, I mean, I suppose if they want to talk about their work, there we are, or something like that, you know, then, you know, they're very chatty then. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But no, oh, he was telling me, oh, God bless him. He was telling me all about his life, his holidays. He's just telling me everything about his babies. Do you know what I mean? So I think God bless his beautiful, dear little soul. Like I said, not in that way, not in that way. God bless his beautiful, dear little soul. But I'll tell you what, I mean, I can talk for just a figure of speech. It's just the same, my delicious babies. I can talk for England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, okay? And beyond, but so could he. God bless him. Honestly, he was a chat. Do you see me? Oh, he's full of beans. God love him. But you know, and he also said to me that, what was it he said to me now? He said for the rest of his life, just you know, I found it, I don't know. I think when you know, the conversation that we had, I just felt rather upset about it, if you know what I mean. My delicious little babies, yes. And especially when you got such a lovely, kind young gentleman, there we are, do you see? Doesn't want to hurt anyone. He turned around, he said to me, he said, for the rest of my life, Mia, he said, I am going to be so kind to everybody for the rest of my life. He said, and I will do anything for anybody. He said, and I'm going to keep myself healthy, you see. He was very much, because in my healing room, my delicious little babies, I also have small bottles of water. So his bottle was running out. He says, can I fill it, you know, refill it with a tap? I said, no. I said, go and just take a bottle of water out of my healing room. Do you know what I mean? Yes, because that's what I do. I buy like a certain set if somebody wants a drink, or for others, they may want a honey, lemon and ginger drink, you know, fresh lemon, fresh ginger and all that. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And for others, they may just want to sit and have a little, you know, cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. But, and then he said to me, he said, do you need your gardens doing? He said. I said, no. I said, thank you so much. I said, my little lovely. I said, but my gardens are done. Okay. But I did say to him, however, this is what I did say. I said, okay. I said, I'm going away soon, okay? So I'm going somewhere, right? And I said, but when I come back, because I probably will not feel in the mood for decorating, if you know what I mean. And with me, I like to have everything painted once a year. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So I said to him, I said, I'll tell you what you can do, because, I mean, God bless him. You know, he just wanted to help. So he said, I'll tell you what I can do. He said, I'll do anything. I said, okay. I said, can you paint? I said, you know, I said, it's very easy. I said, it's just whitewash it all. Because I love brightness. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. I'm not one for flipping wallpaper. I'm not one for anything like that. I'm not one to have loads and loads of, you know, like pictures and everything everywhere, okay? I'm just not that way. I mean, I do not have anything against anybody at all on this planet who's, you know, some just, they love wallpaper, don't they? And some just love, you know, having pictures here, there and everywhere, but not my delicious little baby. So I said, okay. It's just that he was dying, you know, just to help me in some way. He was explaining to me, he said, you're so kind, because he was actually going to visit another woman who does healings and readings. And he says, but I was looking at the two. He said, and then I thought, because he got my number from somebody else, and he said, and I was looking at the two and I was thinking, which one shall I choose? And he said, and for some reason I was drawn towards myself. Do you see what I mean? And he said, and I'm so glad, he says, that I came for my healing and my reading. He said, you really helped me. Do you see? But I'm not allowed to say. Do you understand what I mean? Sometimes it pees me off, my delicious little babies, especially when others, I mean, God bless them, because we need others to talk about certain things. But it just pees me off, do you know what I mean? Because, you know, if I say, do you know what I'm saying? Yes. Did I get him to flipping trouble for it? Do you see? But, yeah, he just says that he's on his feet a lot. Okay, my delicious little babies. And, you know, and then there's hands, feet, my delicious little babies. Oh, and one other thing as well. And obviously I've just got to be careful. I mean, how can I flipping get around this now? You know, like magnets. My delicious little babies. Anyway, I'm not going to say no more, you know what I mean. Okay? Well, do you know what I mean? Okay? But he was so grateful, my delicious little babies, that I never turned him away. I just thought, God bless him. Even now, I just think, oh, you know, I could cry for him. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? So he said that what he's going to do, he said, if you can come to me for a healing once a month, okay? Because, well, I cannot say anything else, as you very well know, my delicious little babies. Yes, but anyway, he's just so grateful that, do you know what I mean? And I just explained a few things, if you know what I mean. And do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So I said, when I come back from me travels, I said, if you want to, I said, you know, you can paint me flat for me, please and thank you. So I said, no, I'll just give you some ka-ching for doing it. Do you see what I mean? He said, no, he said, I don't want anything. He said, I don't want a thing. He said, I just want to help you. He said, you've been so kind to me. Do you see what I mean? Because, you know, the way he saw it is that I give more of my time than what I should have given. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? But the thing was, I thought, well, if I can say to him what I can say, if you get what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, yes, then at least I've done something. Do you know what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? But unfortunately, I mean, I wish I could help. And do you understand what I mean? Removing, but you cannot remove everything, can you, my delicious little babies, very sadly. Anyways, that's the end of my video. Yeah, I just feel a bit tired today, to be fair. Just gonna have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Just feeling a bit tired. I mean, I'm still alright, you know. I mean, I still have a laugh and a jerk. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. But yeah, it was lovely, but I just, you know, it made me feel sad as well. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious, sorry little babies? I keep stumbling on these parts. But yeah, just made me feel sad as well, if you know what I mean. Especially when you got somebody who's so pleasant, so giving and so kind. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. And, you know, and he's going to go and see his little lass later. Oh, he was telling me all, oh God, chat. Honestly, he can flipping talk for flipping all the countries flipping put together. Do you see what I mean? I've never ever in my whole laugh. That does make me smile, makes me laugh. Because I've never ever talked to any young lad like that, where you could just bang, just carry on talking, chat. Do you know what I mean? But he's so grateful, you know, for his life. He's so grateful, you know, he's graduated, he's got a job and things. But like I said, he spends a lot of time on his old feet and legs, you know what I mean, with the job that he does. Do you see? But let's just say he's been noticing changes, if you know what I mean, my delicious babies. Anyway, I cannot say anything more because I'm just going to get into trouble otherwise. Okay, my delicious little babies, yeah. So I'll see him next month. But I said to him, but he really just does not want to charge me anything to paint the flat. I just think he enjoys talking. Oh, God bless him. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? He just loves to talk. And he is also explaining, I mean, listen to this, my delicious little babies, just before I go. And he was also explaining, you know, because he saved up his ka-ching, you know, his change, and he took his, was it this year? And he took his dear mummy and daddy bears to Istanbul. He said, what I wanted to do, Mia, he said, because my parents are so lovely and they love me so much and I love them so much, he said, I wanted to treat them to a little holiday. He said, so we all went on holiday. Isn't that lovely? My delicious little babies. You know, so you have got some really lovely, even though they're a younger generation, but they're so caring. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So he said, yeah, they had a lovely time, you know, on holidays. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, that was, yeah, earlier back this year, I do believe, yes. So yeah, so that's all I want to say, my delicious little babies. You're probably just going to think, oh, I'm in one of these cannot be bothered moods, do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I did say to him though, I said, I tell you what, I said, I didn't mean it in a nasty way, I meant it in a nice way, yes. I said, well, I tell you what, I said, I'll never forget your name or your birthday, your face. I said, never. Do you see what I mean? Because, you know, I mean, if you can imagine the readings and everything that I've done, there we are, all over the years, readings, healings and things like this, you see what I mean? And then sometimes, I do not mean it nastily, but do you see what I mean? If you haven't seen somebody for quite a long time, you know, but when you've done that many, you cannot remember everybody's name or... do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, I'm more better with faces, with birth races. I never forget a face. I'm very good like that. But when it comes to names, no. I mean, sometimes I can be a little bit flipping useless. I mean, you'd have to tell me about flipping 10 times what your name is. Do you see what I mean? Yes. I mean, sometimes, if somebody's come to me for a healing or a reading, do you know what I mean? I've called them a different flipping name. And I've no idea. I said, well, you must just look like whatever name it is. Do you know what I mean, Martin? And of course, you know, I told you about the dear elderly lady, God love her, who lives up there, you know, from me. And, do you know, well, I just do not say anything. She just calls me Gaynor. That's what she calls me. She says, all right, Gaynor. All right, Gaynor. And I just answer to it. Do you see what I mean? Because God bless her beautiful, dear little soul, but it doesn't matter how many times I've said my name, she'll still call me Gaynor. Do you see what I mean? She'll say, oh, I've been to the shops today, Gaynor. And, you know, the last time I seen her, she was telling me about little buttons because she does knitting. And she was telling me she's bought herself some little buttons, you know, to do her knitting and that. Because she knits, you know, she's got a little great little grandson, little grandbaby. And she knits him some like little jumpers and little cardigans and things. And she was telling me all about it, you know. But she still calls me Gaynor. Do you see what I mean, Mad? Delicious little babies, yes. So yeah, so that's that really. Not a lot else to report. So anyway, please smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch and apple a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay, my delicious little baby? See, I got it right today. And please give it a listening ear because it's always very welcomed. And please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others. And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? And yeah, please can I send each and every one of you, whoever looks at my videos today, once again, thank you so much. Please may I send each and every one of you bright blessings, peace, love and harmony, and may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families and your friends, beautiful little friends, okay, all be fully protected. Okay, so until my next video, sending you so much love. God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye. Oops, bye-bye.